everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer and today we are doing a mini review and update video. I have some products that are new to the market and new to me. I have some things that I want to update you on, so let's just go ahead and dive in. So I have on a full face of makeup and I'll do some videos above that shows me, using those products. Some of the things are things you've seen before, some of the things are new. So let's start with the newest thing, and that is the Burberry Foundation. This is the Burberry Ultimate Glow Foundation. And I picked up, and I have on my face today, and we'll get into that, the Runway palette and the face palette. And I loved them so much that I was like, well, I want to try more from Burberry. So when this released here in the United States, the Ultimate Glow, I was like, I have to try it because Ultimate Glow, right up my alley, exactly what I'm looking for. Now, I picked out the shade Light Cool. There is a Fair Cool, but I was like, no, I'm gonna go with the Light Cool. And I actually think, in regards to depth, I think it's right. I think the Fair Cool would probably be too light. It's hard to tell because I don't have it. But I will tell you that if you look at my neck, I kind of tried to bring it down a little bit. It is a little deep for my skin tone. Not a lot, just maybe just a little bit. Maybe half or a smidge. The bigger issue actually is that they call this Light Cool. That is actually the name of it. And there's the inside of my arm. You can see I have very blue veins, runs very cool. And if I put this foundation, it is not cool. It is maybe neutral, but I would say it actually leans more yellow. Now, I'll show you in next to the Tom Ford 1.3 that I've been wearing a lot, which actually seems to be like the perfect match for me. You can see in terms of depth, it's about the same. Here, let me pull it up. So it's not like the Fair would have been, I think the light is fine, but did you see how much warmer it is? I mean, it's a lot warmer. So I don't know. Is it bad? No. I think it looks nice. I really like the foundation itself. The formula, I think, looks really nice. It does impart a really pretty glow, goes on my skin really well. It doesn't settle into fine lines. It has an odd smell. It's like alcohol. I'm not sure what it is, but it dissipates very quickly, but there is like an alcohol smell. I'm not exactly sure. But again, it's just that shade, it's just, I don't know how that's cool. I mean, if it had said neutral, I would have been like, okay, sure. But Light Cool, I don't see it. So the foundation itself, I really do like. I think it gives it's a really good coverage. It looks really nice on the skin. I have no negative comments about it, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I don't know how that's a cool shade. Neutral, sure, definitely neutral. But definitely not cool. So I don't know if it's worth it for me to try the Fair Cool and maybe see if that would work better, but I don't think it's so much a depth issue because I think these are close, and this one works extremely well on me. So anyway, I haven't decided yet. I've bought so much lately. I feel like buying another foundation when I have so many foundations. I'm not sure. So anyway, first thoughts, really like the foundation. I just really like the foundation. I just don't think the Light Cool is a cool shade. It just seems to me that it's a very neutral shade. So I don't know what the neutral and the warm shades are. So that would be my issue there. So, you know, that'd be my thing. So the Burberry face palette, I'm still absolutely loving it. I think it's gorgeous. This is still available, I believe, on the website. This is light to medium. I've been using I have the highlighters on today. Love the highlighters. The blushes are gorgeous. You know, the contour in here is, like I said, a little deep for me, but I have been using it actually quite a bit and really enjoy it. I enjoy the bronzer in there as well. The Runway eye palette, I think, is sold out, so I don't want to go into it too much, but if you can get your hands on it, I love it. I think it looks gorgeous on the eye. You know, I heard from some folks that I guess it kind of goes orange on them. I don't seem to be having that issue. Absolutely love the formula. Love the way it looks. Absolutely love it. Just huge favorite. On my cheeks, I have the Hermes Rose Tan. And I think this might be my favorite. It's either Rose Tan or Rose Ombre. I don't know. I actually do like them a lot. All the blushes. They are very expensive. They're $80 for a blush, so no doubt that's a lot. But I have to say, I really like the shade on me. I really like the way it goes on. I think it looks beautiful on the skin. I love the shade. So this is Rose Tan. Absolutely gorgeous. I did a review of the Hermes blushes and the Lip Perfectors. If you're gonna pick something up from the collection, I say pick up a blush. And you know, I think it really depends on the shades that you're interested. I did put, like I said, I did a full video on them. I also did swatches. You know, if you absolutely love them and love the shades, but you just think they're overpriced, which I get, I understand. You have two options. One, they have refills. They're not in the cases. And I'm not, you know, you could just keep it in the plastic. They're in these little cheap plastic cases for like $40-something. Or you can buy a Chanel blush or a preferably older formula, or a Dior blush, or if you know you're looking for something else, I'd say Wayne Goss. Wayne Goss has a great, if they're back at Beautylish, I'm not sure if they're still sold out, but his blushes and highlights are gorgeous. So there are other things on the market, many things on the market, but I do have to say I am really liking the Hermes blushes. I do think they're beautiful. Is it worth it? That's up to you. I mean, that's a matter of what your price point is and what you feel comfortable spending, but I do think the formula is very good. The bronzer on my face is the Christian Dior bronzer. This is the Natural Forever Natural Bronze. And this is the one that comes in the cushion that's very similar to the lavender powder that I have. I have this in shade 2. I've actually really been liking shade 2. Shade 2 is very light. There's not a lot of bronze, I will admit. I'll show it to you on my hand. The powder is super, super smooth. That's the shade. Again, it's very powdery. That's what it looks like in the compact. Again, that's the cushion, just like the loose powder. I have the lavender one. It's incredibly soft on your finger, on your face. It's gorgeous. I love it. I am gonna pick up, I think I'm gonna pick up shade 4. And maybe even shade 3, like have different shades for, you know, like a contouring kind of thing, because the powder is that good. It's really, really nice. It's super soft. It's like the softest bronzing powder I've ever felt. Yeah, I really, really like it. So I'm loving the 2. For those of you who are pale to fair and you're looking for a very light bronzer, I would highly recommend it. The Wayne Goss Radiance Boosting Face Palette. I'm still loving this. In fact, I have it on my face today. I have on the contour shade. I don't have the bronzer on because I just used the Christian Dior today, but as a contour, I use this to sculpt here and my nose. So this is an absolute winner. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Mascara is the Bite Beauty Upswing Mascara. Loving the mascara. I have been trying the Lancome Idol. I have a little sample of it. I'll have more details about that, but the Bite Beauty is just a huge favorite. On my lips, I have the Tom Ford liner. This is the Lip Sculpt. I think it's Lip Sculpt. Yeah, the Sculptor in Extort. And it's funny because I've kind of like discovered this recently. And I did this in my Tom Ford obsession video. I knew it existed. It's not like I didn't know it was around. But I wasn't using it. I wasn't like obsessed with it. Now I'm obsessed with it. And the shade of it is very much like the Nude Maroon in Chanel. And I just love the shade. It is a pinky brown shade. The formula is really good. I don't know why it wasn't an obsession before, guys. I don't know what to tell you. But it is now. And then last but not least is the Kiss Kiss Shine Potion lipstick. Now, I only picked up one. They were available during the Sephora sale, but they all sold out like immediately. But I'm really glad I picked up the shade that I did. This shade is Floral Nude. And that's Floral Nude. And again, it's a very pinky brown shade, right up my alley. And I absolutely love it on the lips. It's light. It's very much like one of the Gucci lipsticks, the new ones. I really enjoy it. It's you know, very lightweight. It feels good. It's a light lip gloss, veil, whatever. If you wanted to warm this one up, I would use, you know, something like a chocolate liner, or maybe the Meal from Gucci that has more of that orange shade if you wanted it to be a little bit warmer, or just enjoy the fact that it's a pinky brown shade, which, you know, I do love. But I would say that I do want to pick up more of these lipsticks, but I do have the Gucci lipsticks and the lip veils and and the Chanel Cocoa Blooms and the Chanel Cocoa Flashes. So I don't feel like I need more. Like, I mean, I haven't even stopped wearing, I mean, I'll be wearing masks for a while, but you know what I mean. So, but I would highly recommend this formula. It's really beautiful, really, really nice. I love the way they feel. They do have a scent. I'm not sure what that is, but it's not super strong. Yeah, I really, really like it. I will take a look. I'll take a look and see what's available in like a warmer shade. So I have like one cool shade, one warm shade kind of thing. But yeah, I love the formula, and I think it's really, really nice. So that is, you know, a quick mini review and update of the things that are new. The Kiss lipstick, love it. If you're so inclined to pick it up, I would absolutely recommend it. Like if you're if you are looking at the Gucci's versus the Cocoa Blooms, the Cocoa Blooms are more pigmented and leave a stain. The Gucci's, I think, are lighter and probably have less product. I don't know. I'll have to check that because I mean the packaging is definitely smaller, but I'd have to take a look and see, like, product wise. Let me see if I can see on this very small, I don't even know if it's on the Gucci packaging. Yeah, I don't think it is. I'll get the information for you. It's not on the Gucci packaging. On the Kiss Kiss, it's 3.2 grams. So let me look at, I'll have to pull out one of the Gucci boxes and see what the weight is. I would assume it's less, but you know, I don't know, because looks can be deceiving. So, but I would assume the Gucci's are, you know, less product, more expensive. But these are Guerlain, so it's not like they're inexpensive either. You know, the packaging is kind of cool, like the cubist kind of thing. I do like that. That's kind of neat. So between the Chanel, the Guerlain, and the Gucci, I'd say the Chanel is more pigmented, leaves a stain. This seems a little more pigmented than the Gucci. The Gucci seems less pigmented and shinier. I think this is kind of like, it would go like this. This is the lightest and shiniest. This is the middle. This is more pigmented and leaves a stain. I mean, it's a little hard for me to tell because I've just started using them, but that's kind of the gist. But I like them all. I do. I think they're all good. I think they're all beautiful, and I would recommend all of them. The foundation, like I said, I like the foundation itself. I like how it looks. I just feel like the, you know, light cool is not a cool shade. So, I don't know. I'm tempted to try the Fair Cool, but I'm kind of like, you know, it'll be lighter. Will it actually be any cooler than this one is? Because this one says cool and it doesn't seem cool to me. So if anybody has any of the other cool shades by Burberry and the Glow Foundation, I would love to hear your thoughts. Everything else should be an update. The Burberry, the Christian Dior, the Wayne Goss, the Hermes, the Bite Beauty. Yeah, I think everything else is an update. And honestly, all positive reviews across the board. I really am enjoying all of these things. The only thing that I've had as a fail, and I call it a fail, are the Hermes Lip Perfectors. I know a lot of people really like them, and that's cool. For what they cost, I just don't think they're worth it. They look, to me, I can't see the difference between the different shades. Like, I see a slight difference, but I'm just kind of like, eh. You know, it's not so much that I'd be like, oh, I must have this shade. So, and I just honestly, I'd rather buy the Gucci or the Guerlain or the Chanel and have like a lip gloss. If I was looking for just a balm that doesn't really do anything, I think I would just buy Burt's Bees. I mean, I like Burt's Bees actually. I carry one in my purse like all the time. So that's just me. Okay. Anything else? There'll be more. There's more coming. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon.